Good evening. Today, I'm going to bring to you guys Ancient Age Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It is bottom shelf. I paid $13 for it. It says on the neck there, 36 months old, so it's a 3-year-old bourbon. 40% ABV. It's been around since 1946. Gives you some of the legacy that they print on the bottles, and sometimes that's stretched truth. I think mostly it's known as a mixer. It's Buffalo Trace who owns it now. They've owned it since I think '83. It is their High Rye Mash Bill number 2. And I'll just read it to you. The side of the bottle won't take long. The Ancient Age Distilling Company has a rich history, first established at the Old Leestown Settlement, an early transportation center in Frontier, Kentucky. Clear limestone water, accessible trade routes made the area perfect for making whiskey. From the very first barrel, Ancient Age was known for its fine, smooth, mellow whiskey, beginning a tradition of excellence that continues to this day. Steeped in history and tradition, Ancient Age Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey has been branded America's Best Bourbon. I don't know who branded it that way. I don't know how that came about, but if they branded themselves that way, maybe. It's distilled, aged, and bottled at Ancient Age Distilling in Frankfort, Kentucky. It is a genuine sour mash. And it says on the side of the bottle, distilling since 1869. So I don't know how that all plays into everything. I don't know if they're one of the ones that survived Prohibition, or if they went under and then came back in 1946. But per my notes, they started in 1946. Now, I'm sure you guys, somebody out there is going to know more about them than I do. So please feel free to leave it in the comments below, and for everybody to look at and expound upon. Anyway, enough of that said. It is a medium amber. It is fairly viscous with slow to fast legs. It's not super fast. It is, I don't know if I already said it, it is Buffalo Trace's number 2 mash bill. It's a high rye mash bill for Buffalo Trace. I do have some notes on it. I shall refer to them a little bit. On the nose right off, get caramel, slight greeniness. The corn's coming through a little bit. Getting a little bit of the rye. You can smell the rice. Let's bring some of the rye spices, mostly apple pie spices, nutmeg and cinnamon, a little bit of each, I think, together. It's a little brown sugar with that. Other than that, I'm not picking up a whole lot else. And my notes verify what I just smelled. Again, caramel, vanilla, get a little green apple. The spicy note backs off some as far as the flavorful spices, as per, let's say, the cinnamon, nutmeg. They move to the background. You get more of a black pepper. The black pepper starts coming through on this, and really strong. It finishes fairly fast. They don't stick around. The air kicked on. was the light dimming. And the black pepper, it finishes with the black pepper. Overall, not bad. It is slightly bitter on the finish somewhat. It is an expensive bourbon bottom shelf. It's not totally undrinkable. You can drink it straight. I think it's probably better if you was to mix it in Manhattans or something of that nature. Whatever your choice of mixed drink with it would be. But you could sit down and drink it straight. It wouldn't kill you. I think I'll give it a score 78 out of 100. If I had a better finish, it'd probably score a little higher. The finish is kind of flat with black pepper. It just kind of fades fairly fast for me. 78 out of 100 is a good score, though. It's not a rock gut by any means. Anyway, for the price, you can get you a $7.50 of this and make some pretty good Manhattans. The high rye would help in the Manhattans. You wouldn't hurt yourself at all. Well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. We've covered everything. Let me check my notes. I think I've covered everything. I don't see nothing that I missed. Pretty much everything I got on there. I did note on the taste, instead of green apple, I wrote crab apple. And I got a crab apple tree out there too, along with 2 green apple trees. And I think that's probably because the bitterness in the finish gives it that, probably fades into more of a crab apple, but we're splitting hairs there. Not too bad. Not too good either. With that, I'll sign off. And remember, the spirit in your glass is not running from you. Take your time, sip it, and enjoy it. You'll be better for it. Everybody, have a good afternoon. 40 closer to heaven.